Hello, welcome to South Africa again. So hopefully you've already watched the patient flow with Tandy. This is kind of a supplement to that with looking at the pharmacy. So this might be a really good video to review when you are approaching the pharmaceutical case. So this is a picture of the Thembulethu Clinic, which is kind of what you've heard of the flagship of Right to Care. You can see the little signage right there in the middle, Right to Care. It's the largest antiretroviral provider clinic in sub-Saharan Africa. They see between 400 and 500 patients a day, purely HIV positive patients, or people getting tested but are likely positive. So inside the clinic, you see a lot of signs like this, USAID and Right to Care. You know, everybody's very aware of the support for this hospital and where it comes from. Here's another example, PEPFAR, of course, PEPFAR money, and that is the government seal. So this is the pharmacy. Now, in the back, the shelves, those aren't actually antiretrovirals. Those are the normal medications, because, you know, they do have the patients coming in with actually illnesses. So they have, you know, antibiotics and all the things you would expect a normal hospital to carry. But that's it. Those two shelves that is it. The actual ARVs are stored under that table you're looking at, and you'll see a picture of it in a second. There it is. But if we could go back to the previous, you'll notice on top of this table, there's all these little bits of paper, and sorry for the little bit of blurriness there, but they're filling prescriptions, and they're filling out paperwork, and all those little bits of paper are a big issue. There's no computerized system on how to handle the stock in this pharmacy. And the computerized system that manages the patients, the Therapy Edge system, through the rest of the hospital bypasses the pharmacy altogether. So everything is done on these little bits of paper and then stapled into the charts. So you have bits of paper coming in from the doctor with the prescription on it. Then you have refill papers coming in from the pharmacy to, you know, show that they have filled the prescription. Then you have the bits of paper that show of the labels that you created from this little label maker for the bottles of, you know, for the bottles for the drugs. And it's just absolute chaos, because the pharmacists were complaining that, you know, if the papers fall out, you know, because it's just stapled in there, so it's not anything concrete. The papers fall out, then you don't know, or the doctors, their handwriting is so bad that you spend time having to try to track them down to find out what they actually wanted them on, and they currently don't like the system either and wish there was a better way. So here are the ARVs. This hospital goes through so many drugs, they don't even bother stocking them in the shelves. They put them in these bins, which is under that table. Now, these bins are filled at the end of every day for the following morning by taking boxes of stock that are kept in the corridor, so there's no temperature maintenance at all. So they receive shipments, they put them in the hallway, and when these bins empty every day, they go through these drugs every single day. They go out, grab a box, open it, and dump it in. There's no log kept for how the drugs are being given out. The only records are those little bits of paper and the manifests that come with the shipments. So there's no verifying anything with what they have on hand versus what was shipped to them. This creates problems. So you can see just how many bins. This is the other side of the table with more bins of ARVs. And I just couldn't imagine that they go through this many each day. Like, that box will be completely empty and they'll have to refill it.